go for something like the Gnar into Darius, play it safe. I mean, Cho'Gath into Darius sounds a bit horrible to play that lane. Feels like you're gonna have to farm with things like the Q.
Sounds like he ghosts at you and you die.
Yeah, you just die. I mean, immediately max out.
Yes.
Niski's just watching them do this dragon, hoping his team can collapse. Maybe they can look for some kind of pick. I mean, that's the power of mid push.
Doing a David Attenborough cosplay. Just there to watch. Photon leaping forward.
He's gonna get him, I think.
Ghosting in, just needs to get the pullback. Pullback manages to connect on the Gnar. Big damage now coming in. Should be an easy finish. Dunk down. Photon grabbing first flash forward for the Darius Q and not the E.
Oh, poor Gnar.
That was brutal.
Porcelain Gnar just gets demolished by a wolf.
The contrast between when Yuumi dies in slow-mo close-up is astonishing. There you go. Kick back under the tower. The bleed's going to make sure he gets tower aggro, but he doesn't even need the shot to come through.
The ult means that I think that they can look for a Herald here. Bo's probably starting it up. Hook back.
Hook on upset is big. Instant cleanse coming out. The slow field is still down onto the ground. Trap comes in. Carzzy getting hit by the trap is disastrous. Big follow-up damage now. Carzzy has to run for the hills. Ticking. Burning. Perks coming over the wall. He's just going to breathe fire on him. Just spits in his face. Carzzy taken out. Hylissang running. This is disaster. One trap. Here he goes. You can't stop the dragon. Oh my God. Bruce.
Flying around.
That would be terrifying.
Scarecrow with wings.
But be careful, Mark. I can't have the champ design team be poaching you. Oh my God. Big damage. Carzzy flashing forward. Full confidence. But he gets netted back.
All the
traps again. Oh.
Upsets traps.
He is so hungry for this bloodthirst to survive the lane. He's just slow, but now the steel gonna come through. He just keeps breathing fire. That's the big, powerful.
They were struggling so much, getting pushed in, losing towers, and now Vitality are just happy to just slam in a Caitlyn, slam in a Heimerdinger, push in the lane, take this tower, move their AD carry around the map. Trying to dive bot here. Photon has swiftness boots, no flash, no ghost.
Sidestep. Gonna go in. So much CC. There's just no way he gets out of this one. Looking for the Devour. Should just take him down. No! He's still alive! He's sticking! Hilly! Oh! The hook! The tower blocks it! Oh, what? Oh, Mad Lions have to be so mad about that one. Oh, man. That dive, more suspect than Odoamne's Twitter timeline. Let me tell you, not working out whatsoever. Niski now running. He is stronger.
He's got nowhere to go.
But there's nothing he could do.
Dunks on him. They try the three-man dunk.
Which is pretty metal, but definitely hard to get out in the middle of a team fight.
You could scream it as it flies down with like a...
Tell you what, you just cast the next team fight and just all wait for that moment and I'll just scream it.
Like a camera pan with the Lee Sin skin.
Hold that thought. Carzzy getting knocked back in the face of upset. Gale Force 4, we're going to finish that kill. Herald now coming to the mid lane.
My man's getting headbutted by the massive scuttle crab now as well. Photon's popped the ghost.
He's on the chase.
No flash on Hilly.
He's about to walk into 4 people. No Hex Flash for Hylissang this time around. They're just going to sacrifice Thresh.
Good night, sweet prince.
Over the wall.
Oh, here it comes!
Here comes Skies Descend!
They've got Lee Sin on their team, and then they just like slam him with a Lee Sin.
Get out of there, Chasey. He has the flash. Look at the damage! And reminder, okay, so he has 256 stacks. All of his abilities get stronger with stacks. Q gets more damage, E gets bigger radius, and Chasey!
It's the con. Slammed back into it.
Yep.
Nothing he can do. Well, Mad Lions will get a tower.
That's a positive. Objective Mountie coming over.
Surely we'll see it.
Why they would ever do that, I don't know. But if it does happen, Mad Lions can win.
Well, they're trying to defend this top tier one. It's a bit risky, but they're going to go for a fight.
Knockup, going to come through. Good damage. You have to burst this guy down once again. Photon managing to get out. He's just teasing him. He can't see. The dragon that makes stars is just bullying him. All right, lore battle not going great for the Mad Lions. Niski tries to flash out to safety, but still gets knocked back to the wall and dunked down. Summary execution. Oh, the power at all. It's time to get out of the pit. Get out of the pit, boys!
Get out of there!
Oh my gosh!
What are they doing?
Oh my God! The Aurelian soul damage! He couldn't click the lantern, and now he's going to die. Hylissang taken out as well. It is clean from upset. It's a slaughter. There's nothing to do. Niski running. Oh, Yo-Yo running. Vitality not even turning the Baron. Instead, just happy with these kills. One more dragon. He's just doing bombing runs to the... like, what can you do at this point?
It's so lost, this game. Like, I don't blame them for trying to four-man sneak and Ash, but the screen went gray.
Did you see that movie where it's like the dystopian future where dragons show up and then mankind can't, like, survive? And that guy has to jump off a tower with an axe, you know?
Perks.
Yeah, Perks. Every time he kills a dragon, I wonder if he feels bad.
Just slaying his own kind.
Yeah.
Could make a movie out of that.
Probably.
Or
the Dark Souls 1 intro. Shout out to Seath the Scaleless, betraying his own. Elyoya can't walk up. Vitality are breaking the tower, and this game is over. Mad Lions managed to mount a comeback. It will be a miracle. Big kick into the hook, into the knockback, into the knockup. Ulti, damage, stunned. They cannot click on Perks. They so desperately want to click on the dragon, but it will not happen. Massive execute going to come in on Niski. Good damage now going through. Bo on a rampage. Karzi's got no space to play with. The root coming in is nice, but Vitality just going to continue the siege here.
Is this
as Photon makes it personal?
But he's got Deadmans. He's a fast Darius. Look at him go.
Once he turns Mega,
his 100-meter dash is really good. I don't know if Chasey's
he just doesn't want to let him back. He's just going to hit him with the question mark thing. It's not a Yordle. I don't know what that thing is. If someone wants to tell me, I'd be happy to find out. Karzi, dead. No,
maybe.
No,
maybe.
Yes, dead.
All right, likely dead. Yeah, no.
Here we go. Chasey, shut down. Hey, that's
Big
one. Might not win the game, but you take the
solo queue.
There it is.
Lantern to cover the ult. But good debut game from Vitality.
Fantastic.
Revamped roster. Who's got the spear? Who's throwing it?
I think Karzi's Leonidas right now. This is where we hold them. This is where they throw explosive alcohol at me, I think is the quote.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, that one. Okay, jump in, pull back. Big damage. Niski running. Follow up, instantly dunked down. Gale Force forward for very little damage. The tanky Cho'Gath will live. Leonidas has died. In direct contradiction to the film.
In their base.
This is tough.
How unplayable is that then?
That's rough. Knock up. Photon still alive.
But Chasey though, those cloth armors.
This is his moment. Maybe.
This is playing dodgeball.
Hook gonna knock it back into the fountain. Yes! The unseen sixth man!
Oh,
good win.
There. Oh.
16.4 is here, has got nerfed, so maybe not the best, but actually going to be going for the Veigar in that mid lane, so we are getting some spiciness from Niski still.
Okay, so Niski has played 7 professional games of Viking.
Bot side, or Adam was kind of in a bad position, but flash forward!
Oh! Sentenced to death! Nuka still got that flash. 150, down to 100. Tick, tick, boom! Niski with a little further ahead, and Niski already backed, already shopped, and TPing to lane, and we're still not done. Now Adam, can you continue to step forward? Has the minion wave behind him, looking for those Qs, getting the spam out below 100. Chasey is going to be in trouble. The heal, the damage. Adam takes the level 5 into the level 3s. No minions to deal with. The CC has to connect. Burning, pull back from the Flay. The double apprehend, death sentence, and that is just easy, lemon squeezy. Denting Blows picks it up second for Madeline.
Very close there, Ayoya, just slightly too late to follow up there. Even the Flay into the CC from Niski, super nice there. But you can see now, Labrov moving into the mid lane to try Adam. Slightly overextended, but the jungler is here.
2v2, Chasey can't really fight. Below 150, a lot of minions to work with. Ayoya is going to be forced to flash, jumped on by Sejuani, stunned up, and all of a sudden Ayoya will get taken out. Adam gets his second of the game.
You're up against a short-range composition like Mad Lions, and Adam getting that early lead and getting more.
Oh man, that's going to be just another for a possible buy sometime. Chasey runs away, escapes with his life, and manages to get the kill. Oh man, take a look at this now. Once again, 3 versus 3. That's a root onto Crowny. Caught out by the assault, and actually taken out. LeBron forced to flash for his life. Ayoya's already taken down. Crowny gets a kill.
Reset coming through because you lost that fight in boss. Now BDS are in river.
Flashing into the baby cage, but there's 3 members of BDS waiting for him. He stays alive just long enough for now. All of a sudden, the turn. Crowny jumps onto Ayoya. Hilly's already dropped. 4 members of BDS trying to find yet another. It's blue-purple for Karzi. Ayoya's locked in place. No, too little, too late. 2 more kills to BDS.
And this is just great for them to capitalize on that, and we get their second dragon.
I mean, when you look at the compositions as well, the number of skirmishes that we've seen, despite Hilly's best efforts, Shio seems to be...
Madlands players down here, they want to try and get this tower, see if they can have Niski help out, but you've got Nuke on the way now as well.
3, 2, 1. Wild Growth has already been used. Shio's holding onto the prison, throws it out wide. The tower has already fallen, but Ayoya's gone way too deep. Forced to flash away, charges up the Q, dashes away from the laser. Hilly buys some time with the death sentence, but gets sapped down himself as Crowny is on a kill. Rift Elder's dropped in the middle lane. Death sentence connects onto the battle pig, but Shio's able to avoid the event horizon. Tower falls. What do BDS do? Concede the dragon
off this push and the potential. I mean, look at them already moving. They're immediately running up towards this top side. They want to get another turret for themselves in the top end as well and make it so incredibly difficult now.
So good. Mad Lions have got a lot of defensive wards up in this top off. We're approaching 20 minutes, so Baron hasn't spawned. Map open. Gameplay has slowed down a little, and it feels like we may be leaning more towards bigger team fights around objectives.
Oh,
let's get the bop! That interrupts the dark passage, and now Karzi's in trouble. Gets pulled backwards by Adam, and is blown up by Crowny. JC and again, look now, all that vision Mad Lions had placed has been cleared, has been challenged. BDS pushing those waves. 15 AP. We're setting up for a team fight. The event horizon is down. That's a big cooldown. Niski's waddling his way to safety. Takes the lantern, but here comes Shio. The prisoner's held onto for now. It's a 1-for-1. Adam was blown up by the primordial burst, and there goes the prison. At least locking down Niski. Crowny is caught out by the cease and desist. Dunk down. Wild Growth throws it back up. Flashes forward. Elyoya's taken out. Zap, zap, zap. Pew, pew, pew. Crowny's looking to fight.
He's going to be unstoppable. Mad Lions have already committed too many members to bot side, so won't really be in a position to try and contest this. So Yoya doing his best to get there, but it feels like it's going to be too little too late.
It's going low, it's going low. Here he comes up, death sentence forward, and BDS pick up the Baron at what cost. However, Niski is being run down by Adam just a little. The engage comes out from Elyoya. Cease, desist. Labrov taken out. Teleport being channeled as
Niski on the TP. I think he was trying to get towards the ward that we can just see in here. Oh, that's a big circle. I want the little circle that's just in there, so then he can actually get into position, but doesn't matter.
Well, where's the primordial burst? The apprehend comes forward. That's just so much reverse damage. How am I supposed to play that burst? The prison comes out and Hilly is popped where
Crowny, with the damage that he has right now, can tear through this. You can already see Elyoya trying to go for the reset. It's just a case of how much they actually want to try and take here. Should get the inhibitor. You can already see both sidelines being worked on as well by Nuke and Adam. So back away, get your vision into the jungle, and make sure that you're in the champions you have. They do better in these early skirmishes, in these early fights.
And here's yet another one. As all of a sudden, so much damage onto Hilly. He's going to be forced to flash. Manages to escape for now. Steps forward here. Comes Crowny, the flay, and that's just a zap down from Nuke.
Adam might even stop this.
Oh, he does indeed. The apprehend comes out. Level 15 on level 15. Noxian Guillotine comes out. One more decimate. A couple seconds longer for that riposte. But Mad Lions with their wallets, and Shio, he's waiting. He's waiting. Glacial Prison into an Adam apprehend. Niski's the target. He's going to throw it on the baby cage on. Adam will find himself the death sentence in the flay. It's a 2-on-4 as the teleport's coming out. GA has now been popped. Adam's in trouble. The rest of the squad from BDS is pushing into the base. The inhibitor's the focus. Decimate by so much time. 4 members of Mad Lions now running back. As BDS, they are now on the retreats.
And they have to run quick, but I don't think they can get out of here. Mad Lions are coming in.
Here comes Crowny, the ultra shock laser, and zap, zap, zap. Chasey is being blown up where he stands. Crowny's got the speed up, he's got the glitter ones, he's got the double, and he's got the backup. Hops over the wall. Elyoya's running for his life. They get the inhibitor.
Stuff Nuke, probably going to even catch Elyoya here.
Well, that death ray is fired out.
Look at Labrov.
Storms are forward.
The little looter
Here
that comes.
Labrov! He gets jumped on in the face, and Shio will back him up. 3 seconds for the prison. Does Shio even need to commit it? We'll at least get the now with super minions in multiple lanes. Honestly, however they want to close this out, they can look to do it. Because despite Shio being caught, Crowny maybe a little bit of trouble. One in between 2 members. Here comes Shio for the save. The guillotine comes out. There is just too much damage. Too many items in the league. He's going to be able to get in range. 4,000 hit points. Hop over the wall. Apprehend and lantern backwards. BDS will be able to pick up this Baron. 10 seconds for Elyoya. 18 seconds for Chasey. And Niski's the next target. Labrov may want to chase him down. Decides against it in the end.
There's just nothing that they can really do. Karzi!
Look at that damage from the death rate. 50% already down. Ultra Shock Laser, that chunks Niski for 30% of his hit points. Also, there are stopwatches on, I think, both Nuke and Crowny. So even if they do get jumped on, stopwatch that Primordial Burst, stopwatch that CC, and they can continue the fight.
I think the timer is coming to a close for Mad Lions, though. Nothing left. Bot inhib, mid inhib gone, top soon to follow, and Niski's trying to land these event horizons, but BDS just playing on the edge.
Yep, time is down. All of a sudden, Crowny and Shio stepping forward. The prison is up, waiting for Shio to pull the trigger. Blue-red for Kazi's not the best in the 5v5. But all 3 inhibitors are down, and BDS using those Baron empowered minions. The prison goes wide, the pig gets pulled backwards, he's able to escape with his life, but the Chaos Storm takes down Hillisang, and in a 5v4, Nuke is now the target. The stopwatch used, saving his life from Elyoya, and Elyoya is taken out by Crowny. Legendary as the first Nexus turret falls. The second Nexus turret is moments away, and despite the event horizon, there's too little, it's too late. It's BDS destroying Mad Lions.
Crowny.
Annie as well. One of the champions that is a pretty predictable playstyle, instead going Soraka. So Draven Soraka into what I'm anticipating to be the Zeri Annie lane. Zoom out, how do these comps work?
Especially when you look towards...
Understand and synergize in terms of playstyle. Alyoya looking for the engage. It's Helisang that flashes, finds the stun, the follow-up from the resonating strike, and first blood to Kazi.
But not actually doing so in this case means that he doesn't really have that big Hex Flash to try and go for it, but Niski's here.
Well, and Weaver's Wall will cut off the retreat. Flash used from Comp, steps forward, and Kazi picks up the second kill. While that's happening in the top lane, Shigenda forced to flash away. Gets
Set up vision, look for picks as we start to roll over towards the second, third objectives. But if Mad Lions have already started ticking away on these dragons, getting these kills on the bot side, especially for this Zeri, it's going to be very difficult.
In time, down to 1300. Hilly and Alyoya inside the pit. Trimby and Larson just over the wall. Is secured by Malrang, trying to pick up the eye. Whirling Death will put some damage down, and Malrang survives just...
Because Comp gets the kill as well, so gets all those extra stats. Niski now in trouble.
Oh, the Dragon's Rage stolen away! Beautifully set up and done by Larson. I'd like to say...
Right, just on a sliver of health, and just great Whirling Death from Comp to secure a kill for them. So now Chasey.
Next target once again. Here comes Alyoya. We'll follow up with that resonating strike, and it's just too much damage, too much mobility. And another kill.
Give a little bit more pressure to Shigenda, because Shigenda's supposed to be winning this matchup, but he's not.
Well, right now, it's going to be a challenge for the Dragon. Stolen away by Alyoya. Here comes Niski, throwing out the threaded volleys. The damage is already landed, as Hillisang has been dropped. Alyoya will step forward and take out Larson, and Comp forced to flash for his life.
Comp has to cover mid. Look at bot side now. Karzi also gets to push that in. With Alyoya, they'll be able to get some good damage onto this place.
And look at this, all out thrown down. Shigenda pulled backwards. JC finds the solo kill onto Shigenda, and that was beautiful.
The smite even down, and Hilly does end up going down, but oftentimes I find that when you're on an Annie and you're trying to play that support, it's worth giving your life for the cause. If you end up getting which means they have the numbers advantage, even bot is pushed out as well, so you've just got all 5 members of Mad on this mid lane, and there's no way for Koi to try and survive this.
I mean, yeah, Malrang committing that ultimate to try find the pick on Zakazi means that one of the gigantic tools in the team
the opposite side, Niski trying to wall off.
The Weaver's Wall will slow down Koi. Larson's got the flash available but doesn't use it. Dragon is secured by Mad Lions and relying on those accelerated shock blasts. Shigenda landing the poke, but no one
pick beforehand, which is why if you look at top side, Malrang is kind of saying, hey look, tier 2 tower is gone, let's see if we can find a pick on Niski, let's slow this onslaught objective. So you're always keeping your options open here as Mad, and that's why you can see where they're positioned.
Well, right now Malrang has been stunned up, pulled backwards, 10 seconds, 2-manning the Drake. Koi are not flipping it at the Baron, they are not necessarily shoving in to that turret, and Soul is just given away, picked up, uncontested by Mad Lions.
It's good assignments.
So Koi now under threat in this middle lane. 4 members of Mad Lions stepping forward. Chasey dives onto Larson, who hops away for now. Larson re-engages, forced to flash to safety. Hillisang's over the wall, drop tippers down, but Comp catches out 1,000 gold from the passive. Chasey stunned up by the prison as well. Malrang looking for another target, as now Shock Blast raining down on the members of Mad Lions. It's a 5 versus Shigenda. He's towards the bottom lane. Trimby, Malrang, Larson staring down the Mad Lions. Teleport being channeled here from Shigenda. He's making his way forward. 3,000 HP on the Baron. And Mad Lions peeling away. Malrang's hopped over the wall. The seismic shove has been able to catch Trimby, but the Witch keeps him alive. Malrang's stuck inside the pit. Flash is available to him. Gets away from the stun. Prison buys time, but it's Mad Lions that pick up the Baron. They pick up a kill, and they jumped on by the Mad Lions. And with Baron empowered minions, with the Soul in their back pocket, they are now looking to take down more towers, and this is getting even more dire for Koi. They simply do not have the fighting power, and at the moment, it doesn't look like the synergy yet.
Even Chasey at this stage, with how big he is, going to be impossible to deal with. And I think that's really what this comes down to. But Niski, going into the base now, wants to prove that Mad Lions can end this quickly.
Well, they managed to throw out that Weaver's Wall, open up the inhibitor. We'll take the bottom lane down as Chasey steps forward, Ghost available to him, and the all-out multi-man knockback, but all of a sudden, it's Chasey that's in trouble, forced to run for his life. Alyoya's looking for a target, and Kazi is firing from behind, staring down 4 members of Koi, looking to pick up their first win here in Spring. Nobody's dropped just yet. The teleport's coming in, saving the minions. Baron still empowering them as the first Nexus turret has fallen. Koi have got nearly no ultimates to work with. Larssen needs to have a huge impact here if he wants to save the game. Trimby is going to survive for now. Sidesteps as the turret is still standing. Shigenda looking to fire those shock blasts from behind, but the minions are blocking it up.
You got 3 cannon minions here though, which are now going to deal so much damage. Oyoy goes in.
He manages to find the Dragon's Rage kick, jumps backwards, and Tibbers is not going to be able to do a lot. The Nexus turret will fall to those cannon minions as Chasey is now the next target. Mad Lions are retreating, and is Chasey going to be able to escape with his life? There's a re-engage here. Kazi still relatively untouched. Once again, zapping his way through. Larssen goes golden for just a few seconds and is taken down by Alyoya. The all-out comes from Chasey. He will drop in the fray as Comp is now running for his life. Mowering the last man standing. The Mad Lions turn their attention to the Nexus, turn their attention to the win, and Mad Lions pick up their first win of Spring.
Mad Lions finally